Welcome aboard. My name is Joe Farkas, and I'm the architect of this ship. And I'd like to tell you a story. This ship, the design of this ship, as well as all the ships that I have done for Carnival Cruise Lines, has a story. And that story begins with an idea. It's what I'd call a central idea. It is a point where I begin all the designs. It's an intellectual idea for me to build artistic creations around that all of the public rooms on board of the ship follow. Once I decide that that can work out as a main idea, then I begin listing the names of all the public rooms and try to come up with a design theme for that room that fits within the framework of the central idea. So that, to me, there is a coherence in the design that varies in how that's interpreted from room to room. The process begins by making the drawings that flesh out the central idea. These are all architectural drawings done to scale that show the floor plans, the ceiling plans, the main elevations and details, some of which we do on computer, but again, the initial drawings are all done by hand. Basically, everything that you see is laid out by us and specified by us so that every note is carried out in some particular material or detail around the ship. When this process is completed on our part, we then turn all this documentation over to the shipyard, who in turn turns it over to the various subcontractors who make each individual public room. And during this whole course of roughly about 2 years, we are in constant touch with the shipyard, going to the subcontractor, seeing mock-ups, going aboard the ship, watching it under construction. So it is a total hands-on job until the ship is finished and we're all sitting on board. It seems simple on one respect, but in reality it's very, very complex. A ship is a rather unique architectural design. You have to fit within this envelope that the naval architects give you. And that in and of itself is a real challenge. It has to function well. It has to allow the waiters and the people who serve you to do their work in the best possible way so that it makes your cruise seamless and smooth. It is a study of passenger flow and functionality that has to intermix in creating well-moving parts, but also to create a sense of excitement and wonder and a desire to explore the ship and see everything, and in an exciting way. Although the design itself of the ship is artwork, we always want to amplify that by work of fine artists. So to this end, we find fine artists really from all over the world who make paintings, sculptures, and whatever that you see around the ships in the various areas, which is a multi-million-dollar deal for each ship. So it allows different expressions, different artistic expressions, which amplify the whole central idea. What we have on board is it's an experience. What I'm designing is really an experience, something meant to be used. It's something meant for you to have fun and enjoy and relax and all of those things that you've come on board the ship for. And we spare really no expense in making that happen. The level of costs that it takes to put together this environment is incredibly high. It's on the highest end of construction costs. Everything that you see is either the latest technology, the best materials. Almost nothing that you see on board is off-the-shelf material, so to speak. Everything follows the specifications that I mentioned, but they're all custom-made pieces. It is the product of a lot of hard work of literally hundreds and thousands of people. It's not a museum, but in a way it's like going to a museum because there is so much to see. And it will really enhance your cruise, I think, by making this a discovery process. My hope is that the environment itself will engender this type of exploration and discovery process. Further, I hope by the end of the cruise you haven't really seen everything yet and you'll want to come back again.